Calorie fucking deficit. What does it all mean? Who is he? What has he done for me lately? Can't tell you. Unless you know what the fuck calorie deficit is. Now everybody says that's the way to weight loss, and yes, they are correct. But a lot of people probably don't even understand what the fuck calorie deficit is. So any diet that you follow, keto, fucking schmedo, dedo, dido, all work because you are probably, or you are definitely in a caloric deficit. Now, caloric, so calories, refers to the energy that you expend. It takes 20 calories for me to probably do this. So it refers to that, and it also refers to the content of the food you eat. All the food and liquid that you eat and drink has calories in it. Coffee, a small one, probably has about 150 calories in there. A banana probably has about 100 calories in there. It all contains calories. And so what I want you to think with regard to a caloric deficit is you want to be in like an energy deficit. So caloric deficit, energy deficit, same thing. Deficit meaning you're getting in less fuel than you are burning. So let's say I'm running around all day and I burn through 2,500 calories, right? In a 24-hour period. That's how many calories I use up. If I eat 2,000 calories, I am in a 500 calorie deficit. Calorie deficit. So if I accumulate that calorie deficit and rinse and repeat that process 7 days a week, I'm in a 3,500 calorie a week deficit, which equates to around 500 grams of fat lost. So that is why you predominantly see weights drop, that sort of stuff. If you're in a dieting phase or you've tried a new diet and you're seeing the weight come down, it's because you're in a calorie deficit. Just really wanted to make this super clear because a lot of people get confused and the term gets thrown around heaps, but without much backing up or education on their end. So I just wanted you guys to understand what a calorie deficit is. If your diet isn't working, it's because you're not in a calorie deficit. If you're tracking calories and you've not lost weight in 3-4 weeks, it's probably because you're not in a calorie deficit. You just think you are. And a bunch of other stuff. Could be that your calories are probably, it might be a lot lower than what you think. Or it could be that you're misjudging the calories that you think you're eating. You're forgetting that you're eating stuff. You're not counting your coffees that you have or the snacks that you eat. All that sort of stuff is really, really important when we are coming to terms and trying to account for our caloric deficit. So what I recommend is a 500 calorie a day deficit. For most ladies, this looks around 1,500 calories. For most blokes, it's probably around 2,000, 2,200, give or take. Everyone's different. Some people can lose weight on 1,800 if they're a lady. Some can lose weight on 2,500 if they're a bloke, or 3,000 sometimes. It all depends on your unique makeup. So typically how you find your deficit is set a number. For a lady, what you'll do is, you'll set an arbitrary number around that 1,200 to 1,800 range, and you'll figure out if you're losing more than a kilo a week, you're probably in a 1,000 calorie a day deficit, which is a lot in my opinion. If you're losing a half a kilo a week, you're probably in a 3,500 calorie a week deficit. Sorry, 500 calorie a day deficit. So just so you can understand what those numbers are, because you can pretty much guarantee your fat loss if you adhere to a calorie deficit and counting calories really, really well. And that's why we promote it at Riz Fitness, simply because it's a guarantee that we can give you. And what clients come in here for is a guarantee. Well, in the hope of a guarantee, most times. So I hope this video helps. Hope it kind of clears up what a calorie deficit is and how to get in there. If you need any more help or tips, subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow this Instagram page, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.
I ain't playing, got a weird mind.